I am very, very delighted to open proceedings for our private view this afternoon. It has never been more important that we empower our young women. We want to equip girls to be self-assured, resilient and bold. And on behalf of the school, I would finally like to express our appreciation of Meg Khan, student alumni, employee alumni and current governor, for the energy in creating a second century of stories, seeking and developing new partnerships for Plashit and hopefully growing this project into a third century.
So in our industries, which have traditionally been male-dominated, attracting and retaining women at all levels is not just a challenge, it's a mission. We strongly believe that when women leaders share their stories, they redefine what's possible for women and girls. And yet, despite that, research shows that women are less likely to tell their own stories. I remember looking through the portraits of these strong, successful, determined women on Meg's website. It inspired me profoundly. And that's how our partnership began. My colleagues and I thought if this project could encourage others to step forward and be the best they can be, not to be held back in any way by gender or by their own or others' expectations of gender, then it would make a real difference.
I met Meg because I love Plashit. We did laps around Victoria Park. We spoke about where we're currently at, where we want to go. By the time we took the photo and I went home, I felt really proud of myself. I felt like I found a part of myself that I've been looking for a very long time. Because 20-something-year-olds are going through it and it's hard. The world is really, really hard. But that lap around Victoria Park, that conversation for me is everything Plashit is. Year in and year out, they take girls from East London. And where we don't feel like our stories are important, Plashit tells us our stories are important. It's an honor to be here today. I cannot wait to see all of your stories, to reminisce on old stories and to explore new ones. Thank you.
My heart feels so full and completely overcome with gratitude. Looking at you and these wonderful people stood next to me, it's immensely overwhelming to say the least. I wish to thank each of the businesses. The women from each of your organisations have attributed to a wealth of stories, experiences and such valuable insight. And I promise each one of them, and you stood here as my witnesses, that I will share the 200 stories so far as wide as I possibly can.
Not only do I experience them seeing me, see them when we sit opposite one another, to then see themselves through my eyes is really powerful, whether that's a smile, a bit of a laugh, a tear, getting your camera out and taking a picture. I think it's acknowledging that they have been seen and this is how it's presented itself on the screen or on their phones or what have you. And the reason why I've created the exhibition tonight, very different from last year, is I wanted to peel it back to what storytelling really was hundreds of years ago, where someone sat and spoke and you listened. So I think it's part of everyday life. So I think it's brilliant.
So thank you, Meg, for this incredible opportunity and for helping us shine a light on these inspiring narratives. Let's continue to support and celebrate each other, and may these stories pave the way for many more women to come.